Welcome back to another edition of the Cabral Concept, where I'm excited to share with you this year's 2020 top holiday health gift guide. Every single year, I put together my list of absolute must-haves, my favorites from the past year, and I really break them down into categories to make sure there's something for everyone in your life and even yourself in each category. So we'll be absolutely no different this year. I'm looking to bring you 20 different items from about 150 over at stevencabral.com/resources. These are basically my favorite companies, my favorite products from all around the world that I share with you every single day. And I want to make it that much easier this holiday season if you are looking for the perfect gift for someone that wants something healthy in their life. And again, maybe it's someone that you're trying to introduce health to, like whether it's a healthy nutrition plan, healthy diet, healthy tech gadgets, whatever it might be, there's going to be someone on this list that it can take care of. So one of the big things this year I realized as well, living really within a pandemic and having to purchase most things online, is that you're looking for really trusted resources to say, okay, who's used this before? Maybe I haven't used it myself. Who can I trust? Who can I recommend it to? So what I've done is I've actually used, I think, all of these products that I'm going to name for you today. Yes, I've used every single one of these products. I've got my big list right here. And I can assure you that these are products that do work. I've recommended them to hundreds of other people, and they've enjoyed them as well. So it's my goal today to be able to share with you some of my favorite gift ideas, ones that really fall within a category of under $50, under $100, under $300, and then we've got some big ticket items if you really want to go all out. So it's also, I want to say, it's really hard to believe that we're already to the holidays, the winter holidays, and that gift buying season. I mean, to me, I don't understand it, but really the more years that go by chronologically in my life, the more that time flies. So that I really hope that you're doing your best under all of these present circumstances, that you and your family are well, and that you're really going to take some time to spend some downtime with your loved ones this holiday season. So I know it's not all about gift buying for sure. I agree with that. Maybe you're going and skipping all of the gifts this year, and that's totally fine as well. But what I do want to do is be able to share with you at least some resources that are absolutely valuable to have in anybody's life that's looking to improve their overall healthy lifestyle and get rid of a lot of the toxic-based ingredients in their life. So let's tackle that right now. I've got 5 in every category and a couple honorable mentions from ones that we use in our practice. So the first category is going to be 5 gifts under $50. No particular order, but 5 gifts that I narrowed down from literally could be 200 that I've talked about in past years. And I can link up. Why don't I do that too? I'll link up in today's show notes previous year's gift guides as well. And what I will say is that every single product will be linked up today to make it super easy for you to know exactly which one I'm talking about. So you can go to stevencabral.com/1748, stevencabral.com/1748, and I will link up every single one of these. The last thing I'll say is this, is that every product, not every product, but about 200 products or so from that I've really talked about over the years are available at stevencabral.com/resources. These are all companies that I recommend, that I trust, that I use. Okay. Let's get started. So first gift under $50 is a pair of blue blocking glasses. Yes, we've talked about these before, but I'll tell you this. Well, we've talked about all these before, but I'll tell you that these glasses are game changers for a lot of people, and being able to watch some TV, some Netflix, some Apple TV, some Amazon Prime, whatever it might be, at night before bed, and I'll still allow their body to be able to slow cortisol production and start to produce more melatonin. So if you haven't used blue blockers yet, I'm a huge fan, big advocate. If you remember me about 2 weeks ago, I was dealing with some eye strain, and just putting on those blue blockers while looking at a screen was huge for me in helping me over the course of that week get rid of that eye strain. So that's why I remember, like everything, there's an ebb and flow to life. And I had eye strain, and it was not good for a good 10 days or so. But I limited my screen time, like to the absolute minimum, closed my eyes, rested my eyes as much as I could, got some good sleep, ate some good food, and lo and behold, we're back here. Eyes are good. All right, next up, number 2 on the list is EMF blocking phone or iPad case. I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. This EMF blocking case is something that I use myself for this iPad mini, which is basically a tablet. And I use it for my daughters as well. It's pretty simple, actually. You can see that it lines right up, and you can watch it while you're on a plane. You can watch it anywhere, and this will block the radiation from going into your lap, and you certainly want to be careful of that. We work with a lot of pregnant women in our practice, and they use their iPad, near their belly. They use their laptop on their belly or an iPad, and I just want to make sure that you are ensuring yourself and your unborn baby that you're using some type of blocking-based case, a radiation case. You can use any company in the world, of course, whatever works for you. The one that I use is Safe Sleeve, and I also use their iPhone, and I have the iPhone 11 here. So I have the iPhone 11 case as well, and this essentially is a great blocker too. So big advocate of that, and again, use these every day, so well worth it. All right, next up, if you have not started listening to binaural beats to relax before bed or take on a walk with you or listen on an airplane like I do, you want to check those out. Many, many different companies that sell binaural beats. You can give someone a downloadable gift certificate if you'd like for it. You can even get the old school CDs if you'd like to. But Whole Tones is one of those companies that I keep going back to. Super simple. I believe there's 6 different MP3 tracks that you can download for under $50. Beautiful music to listen to either way. You can just play it in your home. We've done it for our daughters many times when they were little to just kind of calm the air. All right, number 4 is a salt lamp, and that is what I was pointing to right over there. So we have salt lamps in essentially every single room in our home. These are Himalayan sea salt lamps. They're not, this is real salt. You keep this on long enough, it will actually, you'll see it right here. It will begin to drip salt all over the place. And I shouldn't say all over the place, it's just a little bit of salt. But these are real Himalayan sea salt lamps, provide negative ions into the air. And also, it's a beautiful amber glow. So you can turn these on at night. You can keep them on all day, which is pretty much what I do. But you can just replace a little light bulb inside when the light bulb goes dead. But what you want to do is you just keep them on at night. It's a really nice amber glow, quite nice. We keep them in my daughter's room and all around our house. And of course, I have one here in my office as well. Next up and last up in the category before our honorable mention is a essential oil diffuser. If you don't have one yet, you should get one. You really should. They're inexpensive, and you can use a little bit of thieves oil during the winter season to boost immunity. You could use some peppermint for a nice cooling smell. If you're congested, you can add some eucalyptus. You can add lavender for a beautiful smell as well. During the springtime, add a little, or fall, a little bit of citrus orange. So you can experiment with many different essential oils, whatever your favorite organic essential oil is. And they're absolutely incredible, especially the lavender at night for calming and sleep. So check those out. Again, I'll link it up. They come now in beautiful designs. They used to just be these little white buckets, but now there's these beautiful kind of faux wood-based designs that are quite nice. So I'll link that up. And our honorable mention in this category is a lab assessment call. So many people know that they should be doing at-home lab testing, functional medicine lab testing, to get to the root cause of their underlying health issues, but yet they haven't done it yet, and they don't know which lab to select. Well, over at EcoLife, which is just EQUI.life, you can just click over to the lab section or the health coaching section and just click on lab selection call. It's $49, and you get that $49 right back after the call to choose whatever lab you would like. So basically, the lab call is free, and you put it towards the lab of your choice. All right. Now we're going to go with 5 gifts under $100. So first and foremost, this is a must. If you don't yet have a water filter in your house, please don't trust your city. Please don't trust your government. Everybody trusts until they find out, oh, there were pharmaceuticals in the water. Oh, there was aluminum in the water. Oh, there was lead in the water. Oh, but it's at an acceptable range. Well, an acceptable range, who's tracking that over the period of you drinking tap water for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years? It starts to accumulate in the body. So really simple. And again, I would go with a good one because you're going to have it forever. You're going to have it for so long, probably like a decade if you get a good one. And I've been recommending the Berkey water filter for years. We've used it for many, many years. I can't even tell you how many years, but it's been a long time. And I have the 2.25 gallon, and that's good. We have a family of 4. We definitely refill it twice a day. But It's a good size for our house. And then a lot of people use the 3 gallon, and the 3 gallon, they only have to fill like once a night. So you can check it out. It comes with full filters. It filters VOCs, which a lot don't, and it comes with fluoride filters as well. So check that out. Again, I will link that up, but that's a great one. I think it's $229 for the one that I have. Okay, an upright bike, right? A lot of people are not going to the gym right now. I'm going to be talking about more about this in the future. But an upright bike is the easiest way, especially in the New England area, cold weather. There's snow outside. I can no longer go for my runs because it's 32 degrees out. So what do I want to do? Well, I need to keep up my cardio. I need to keep up my sprints. Easiest way to do it is with an upright bike, not a recumbent bike, but one that you actually sit upright on. And the truth is that these are no longer as expensive as they used to be. We bought one for my studio many years ago, let's say 6 years ago now, to replace one of the Airdyne bikes that we had, because the Airdyne bikes, we use them so much, they would just take a beating and the handles would break and all sorts of stuff. And really, we were just teaching people how to do interval sprints. So that's what we used it for. Right now, I can tell you for sure that as of me recording this, which is just about a week before it releases, the upright bike, which is typically $329, has a $36 coupon right now. And so that brings it below $300 for a full upright bike that adjusts handlebars, seat up and down, seat forward and back. And this is a super sturdy bike that you can use right at home. So, not high tech. I'm not saying that. It's not a Peloton, but it's $290, $295. Where a Peloton, again, amazing, right? But what, $1,500, $2,000? There's just a big difference. So if you're like me, you're not going to public gyms right now. You want to be able to get the best workout you can. And for me, this is pretty phenomenal. All right, next up, the Air Doctor air filter. How could you possibly get a high quality air filter for $300? Well, it's pretty much never happens, but during the holiday season, Air Doctor is giving people a couple $100 off. It's literally like $200 off. It's almost 50% off. Usually they're $500-$600. So these air filters now, I'll give you the coupon link at stephencabral.com/1748, which hopefully a lot of these do during the holiday season. They are giving phenomenal deals because they know people are looking for healthy purchases right now. They're inside more often. You need to filter your air. So, I'm a huge fan of two companies, the IQ Air and the Air Doctor. The IQ Air is $800. It's a phenomenal air filter. There's no doubt about it. It's 2 to 3 times the size of the Air Doctor. But the Air Doctor pretty much checks all of the same boxes. And you're getting it for now $500 off of the IQ Air. So pretty fantastic. Just wanted to let you know if you hadn't checked, that is on sale right now. The Leaf Biofeedback device. The Leaf Biofeedback device you wear right on your chest. Don't need to wear a watch. Don't need to wear a ring or any of those things. And the Leaf device that I talked about with Dr. Jay Wiles on my interview about heart rate variability and on a previous Cabral concept. If you want to look it up, it's just LIEF. It's a biofeedback device. And it's absolutely fantastic. It will tell you when you get more stressed during the day, when you get most stressed. It will actually start to give you what's called a little haptic feedback, a little vibration on this little patch that you wear right here. And that will let you know, every time I go to do this, I get really stressed. It taught me so much about when I'm most stressed. And then I realized before I was about to do that thing, I just took a breath. And that was the game changer. That was the difference. So really impressive. And you can do biofeedback on it. I've been preaching biofeedback for some time in my Health Results Accelerators, in IHP, and on the podcast. All right, the last one is this. You can get an at-home lab test for less than $300, and it's called the Minerals and Metals Test. You can find out your electrolytes, your stress levels. You can find out your zinc levels, your zinc to copper levels, your calcium to magnesium levels, all of your minerals, and your heavy metals as well. Do you have high aluminum? Do you have high mercury? Do you have high lead? Do you have high arsenic? Do you have high cadmium? That will show up on this lab test, and it's a simple hair tissue mineral analysis that you can do with your kids, really 2 years and older, as well as the whole family. All right. So next up. Did I already get through all of these? I skipped right over my $100. Skipped right over my $100 gifts. Those were under $300 gifts. So to recap, under $300, Berkey water filters. We've got the upright bike on sale right now. We've got the Air Doctor air filter. We've got the Leaf Feedback, Biofeedback device, and we've got the minerals and metals test. All the suspense is now out. At least I didn't go right on to my my big ticket items yet. But let's go back now to the under $100. So these items are all $100 or under. All right, a shower and a bath filter. I say it every year. I'm going to continue to say it every year. If you are, I know you're filtering your drinking water, hopefully. If not, you're going to get one of those Berkey water filters or a whole house filter. But the shower and the bath filter. Why are these important? Because chlorine in your shower or in the bath with hot water becomes a vapor, which means the chlorine in the water under heat creates steam. The steam now has chlorine gas in it. Chlorine gas is toxic to the human body. It goes in through the nose. It goes into your bloodstream. It hits your brain. It hits your blood. It hits your liver, and it creates free radical damage. Plus, chlorine is not good for the skin, not good for the hair as well. So shower, bath filter for you, your kids, your whole family. Under $100, you can get both. All right, next up, I talked about this, right? These blockers. If you're watching this on video, I'm holding up my iPad mini and I'm holding up my phone. They both have EMF cases on them. And by the way, these cases last longer than your device, right? These last years. My daughters have had theirs, I can tell you right now, 5 years, and they're literally just getting, they're become destroyed now. That's about it. They've written on them, they've gotten food all over them with car rides, and they're still ticking. So the next one, though, I would say is this is important. A lot of people I know use their laptop on their couch. So they're sitting down on their couch or they're sitting down on a chair and they put their laptop on their lap. Kind of why it's called a laptop, right? But all the radiation and EMFs from that laptop are going directly into your groin area and lap, and it's not good for fertility, not good for hormones, any of those things. So do make sure you use a laptop radiation pad, and again, I'll link up my favorites. Number 3, bamboo sheets. I know I'm talking about a lot of bedding lately, and again, it's because I always say that bamboo sheets, a good quality mattress, a good quality pillow are going to pay you back 10x. And here's why. A good quality sleep is going to give you the energy that you need. It's going to allow you to get more out of life. You have to make sure that you get good sleep. Like, that's the bottom line. You really have to make sure that your sleep is great. Now, big thing about this, though, is being able to allow your skin to breathe. The more or the hotter you get, the more you're going to come out of that restful sleep. So I'm a huge advocate of bamboo sheets. When I switched over a number of years ago, let's say 8, I never went back. I mean, the bamboo sheets are not expensive. They don't have to be. There are some companies, I'm going to be talking about the premier company, like the very best company on Friday. There's a phenomenal, so again, like I can't say there's not a good, better, best, but get yourself a good pair of bamboo sheets. You can definitely start under $100, and then the more thread count, obviously, the more expensive, and those will be a couple $100. But you can definitely get a full like queen or king size bamboo sheets with pillowcases for under $100. Premium will be maybe around $250, right? It'll be like 2 or 3 times as much. But you don't have to go premium, especially right away if you choose not to. All right, number 4 in the gifts under $100, number 4 is going to be an at-home exercise set. Okay, get yourself the multi-band set that I've talked about before, so you can do shoulder presses, chest presses, lat rows, pull downs, that you can do chops, that you can do squats with them, that you can do lunges, all sorts of great exercises, Romanian deadlifts with these bands. Super inexpensive, maybe $20, maybe $30, $40 or so, but I'm adding to it, right? So, and also get yourself a pair of adjustable dumbbells. Now, I'm going to be talking about these in a couple of weeks. I just made the investment because I basically, it's unfortunate. I didn't want to do this, but I canceled my gym membership. And what I did was, and because the gyms aren't open, but what I did was I actually invested then in more home gym equipment. And I got the really nice twist dumbbells. It's kind of terrible that and I'll talk about this in an upcoming show, that they marked them up 2 or 3 times because of the pandemic and everybody being home, but they really are phenomenal. I have to say that they're so good. And I can't believe I've never purchased them before, but I never wanted to spend the money, to be honest with you, but I did, and they're fantastic. But you can get the spin lock dumbbells for inexpensive money, and you can just change weights. And I did that for a number of years. So really easy. Get yourself some good at-home exercise equipment. Remember, you'll be more likely to use it if it's just sitting there, if it's like staring at you. That's what I do. All right. And the last one, under $100. If someone in your life has not done a 7-day functional medicine detox to be able to get well, to lose weight, hit that whole body reset, especially after the holidays, that's where you want to start. Do it along with them. Get one for yourself, get one for them. Tell them you're going to do it together. Absolute best way to start the new year. All right, now we are going with the big ticket items. All right, so at least I got this one right? I didn't totally go backwards on the entire show. The first one is the Oura Ring. If you are looking for the best biometric tracking device, I've tried them all. I really have. It's the Oura Ring. I wear it literally every single day. People ask me what I use to track my sleep, what I use to track my movement, my activity, all those great things. It is this for sure. Again, you've known my gripes that I've talked about with this company before. There's a lot of people that helped make Oura Ring the company that it is today, meaning they promoted them to all of their communities and all of these things. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are not happy what Oura Ring has done. They basically just said, oh, thanks for the help. We'll take it from here. But I do have to say, like, I'm always going to be honest with you. And although this does not provide the biofeedback during the day that the Leaf device does, this is the best all around right now. And if there's a better one in the future, I'll tell you the better one in the future, but this is it for right now. This is super easy. The Apple Watch is getting close, but I don't like to wear an EMF-based device on me. So this has a airplane mode for Bluetooth, and it's super easy. So I just put it on my wedding ring on one finger on one hand, and I've got the Oura Ring on the other. For those of you not watching video, I'm basically just showing a little ring on my right finger, my right ring finger, and that's it. And again, it's a great device. I'll link up to it on the show notes page today. All right, break the bank, which means what? Oh, these are over $500 purchases. Actually, the Oura Ring is just over $300. Okay, so I think it's just over $300. We'll put it that way. The Awara or Avocado mattress. I've talked about these before. These are my 2 picks for the best realistic costing mattress out there. When I first got into all of the organic based mattress and all that, this is many years ago now, I purchased a very expensive, like $5,000 non-toxic, no glue, anything mattress, and no springs, anything. And it just wasn't that comfortable. It just wasn't that great. I slept on it for a good 5 years because I just couldn't justify buying another bed when I spent the money on this one that I wasn't happy about. But had the Awara bed, I've had the Avocado bed. I have both, right? So I have one in Boston and then I have one in Maine. They're both fantastic. The Avocado takes things to the highest level, and the Awara bed is just one step below, and it costs $1,000 less. So if you're looking to spend more in the $1,500 range, you go with the Awara. If you're looking to spend in the $2,500 range for one step up, then you go with the Avocado for sure. So the Avocado is more premium. They have a better mattress topper. It's a little softer if you're looking for that. Yeah, I mean, they're both fantastic. They really are. The Awara just gets that little bit of an edge. Sorry, the Avocado mattress gets that edge though for premium and better certifications if you're looking for that. Okay, number 3 is the PEMF Mat. I've only talked about this once before, but let's say that you are torn between getting an infrared sauna, or you're torn between getting a larger sauna, or you're torn between getting, I don't know, other types of infrared heating-based devices that I've talked about. The PEMF Mat, Pulsed Electromagnetic Frequency Mat, is a low-dose electromagnetic frequency that has been proven by NASA studies and many others to help with pain, inflammation, mood-based disorders, so many different things. And if you put the little blanket over you, or just one of those like 15-cent silver, like those aluminum type blankets or whatever they're called, you're going to sweat on that thing as well. It is basically an all-purpose healthy-based mat that you can place right on your couch, right on the floor. You can do 20 minutes of meditation, binaural beats, whatever you'd like to do, and just sweat and get those PEMF mats in the PEMF frequencies in you. I typically set mine low hertz in terms of the PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic frequencies, somewhere around the Earth's hertz, which is again like between like 5 and 8. And it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's a great mat. I don't talk about it enough. So I wanted to give it a little shout out right now for that person who loves those bio hacking based gadgets. Number 4 is this: private coaching. All right, private coaching. Find a therapist, a NLP hypno-based person for life-based issues. Find a life coach. Find an organization coach. Find a personal trainer. Find a nutritionist. Find an integrative health practitioner. Find a local integrative health doctor, naturopathic doctor. Find someone that you may like to work with this new year. Do the research now. Buy yourself or buy someone a gift certificate for 1, 2, or 3 consultations with that person. It's a really thoughtful gift that allows someone to get a concrete plan of what they need to do next in order to take their results to that next level. Love this one. It could even be as simple as a good massage or a good acupuncture-based gift certificate as well. So love that one. And the last one is this. For anybody that wants to go all out or all in, there's 2 recommendations. One is the Big 5 labs. Every single year, you should be running your Big 5 labs, looking at your digestion, looking at your vitamin levels, looking at your mitochondria, looking at your minerals, looking at your heavy metals, looking at your omega-3s, looking at your food sensitivities. These 5 labs, which can be done all at home with a simple prick of the finger, little snip of hair, a little bit of urine, a little bit of saliva, you'll get all of the data that you need to look at your hormone levels, cortisol, thyroid, vitamin D, etc. Absolutely amazing. Like I said, I run them every year. Myself, I do them in March. That's my birthday month, so that's when I do it. It's the whole month, my birthday. And this year I did them in September as well, just to make sure that my body was kind of set up, that it was set up going into this higher risk immune-based season. So that's it, the Big 5. And the last one I would say is, if you are looking to make a career change this year or become the health coach in your home, I can't recommend enough looking into the Integrative Health Practitioner Institute, which is where I teach and certify health coaches all around the world, thousands of health coaches all around the world, how to first heal themselves and then go on to be able to heal others as well. So that was my big list for today, 20 plus different items under $50, under $100, under $300, and then big ticket items. If you want to check them all out, head on over to stephencabral.com/1748 for all of the links and details. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the season coming up.